my 10Ks of walk to Milan Central. I'm walking through this amazing park. But I want to do another clip and share my thoughts with you so far about Italy. And as I said in yesterday's clip, I will put this video into an AI application on the cloud that will translate into or transcribe, and then I'll put that into my Somali.substack.com, the notes section, and then I will do another few minutes of the same message in Somali, and this time I'll ask the AI application to transcribe and translate into English. And all of that, move it into Somali.substack.com while still doing my morning walk. Why am I doing this? What's the purpose? It's not to show off technology per se, but it's actually to encourage you, my Somali folks, to try this technology. Because we use the social media big time in a serious way. In fact, I do some analytics. I study the volumes, the trends, and what have you, my Somali folks online, and it's huge. Google and Meta must be enjoying the amount of money we're making for them, because we bring so much stuff online and they're using that to advertise and they make money out of it. So for those of you who don't get the monetary side of this world or the online world, keep in mind we're actually making those guys, the big tech guys who provide the services for us, we're actually making them richer because we provide the services, the videos, just like I'm doing now, except in my case I'm using them. I'm using that technology to inform you, to somehow educate the young guys at the universities in Somalia and so on. Forgive me, I was trying to run earlier, so I'm a bit, if my voice is not clear. But anyway, week 2 in Italy, so much to learn. Yesterday I mentioned about the Republican anniversary, the 79th. I mentioned about meetings. I'm attending the ITU meetings in Turin. So close to Nice, you can almost smell the French coffee. I'm just joking. It's about 280 km away from France. But anyway, to the most serious issue, the use of technology and so on, and also informing my Somali folks why in English, because I just realized a lot of the Somalis in the diaspora, it's a challenge in the Somali language, but nevertheless, this will be also available in Somali for those of you back home. So Italy voted yesterday, as I predicted yesterday, 30%. That's very low. What it shows you though, what it tells you is the hidden racism, the right-wing agenda, and how unwelcome the folks from home, from Africa who are here, even those who were born here, cannot become citizens. Why? Because they need to be here 10 years, blah, blah, blah. But you were born here. So even if you were born, you should be making money and paying tax. Otherwise, the system will not recognize you. You cannot become a citizen and you cannot vote. So my folks back home in Australia, we never had it so good. Australia is so welcoming all of a sudden, because the system is more civilized, I think. It's more, apart from all the few folks who make a lot of negative comments, overall I'm really happy to be Australian, and I want to thank that continent and the people who live in that country and my Aussie folks, because it's only when you're in Europe, especially in Italy, that you realize how unwelcoming this part of the world is. So moving on, the referendum failed. But there were there were actually 5 questions, but everyone is focused only on the first question, which is about the migrants and I will call the unwelcome folks from third world countries who are in Italy who won't get their citizenship in 5 years. They have to wait 10 years, but more importantly, they should be making money, paying tax, and they have to prove that. So I'll leave that topic here. I'll try to transcribe this and share with you from this beautiful park, and also I will say a few other words about my interaction with ITU in Turin. I'll be there for a short workshop, seminars and interactions with those folks. I'll stop here. Take care, and I will now do the next 2-3 steps to get this online while it's still working. Within 1 hour of work, I will get this out of the way. So this is not really a very serious comment. I'm just trying to prove to you that the technology works. Thanks, Ops, for roaming. For my $5, I can get good value. I might as well add a few other comments while I'm at it. I'm following the news from Melbourne, and my Somali folks, my Buntulan folks, who elected a local community member, and I congratulate them, only to learn there were 2 of them. And by the way, my Buntulan folks, I greet you, Wanasalamaya, you're doing a good job. But please add Buntulan, Somalia, or Buntulan, even Horn of Africa, because not many people know what Buntulan and where Buntulan is. But I greet you, Wanasalamaya.